Swampy Acres, my friend.
Hee-haw!
Appreciate you, Swampy. Lisa Bess.
Hee-haw!
Yeah, I got a notice you shared me up. Hey, I had it set showing Cal the hybrid car. I had it set
Hee-haw!
showing I was going to stream, but it wasn't putting out no notifications. Ace Catfishing.
Hee-haw!
Appreciate you. Angler Allen, here we go. Couldn't stand it, Allen. I almost went fishing, buddy. I waited between fishing and getting on here. I walked outside, walked around the yard, and it was pretty warm this evening.
Hee-haw!
Y'all can hear me, can't you? Going in the morning. Can y'all hear me? I haven't heard about a tiger, Lisa. I haven't watched no news or nothing. But I almost went fishing, Alan. Man, I came mighty close. You can't see the chat board. Lisa, can anybody else see the chat line? Yeah, I thought about it, Alan. Streetwise.
Hee-haw!
Can you now? It had me worried because I didn't know how to fix it, Lisa. It's all working good. You want up on the panel, Alan? Streetwise test. Y'all, last night was my first night getting back with StreamYard, so I'm still trying to remember what I used to do. Fish on, buddy.
Hee-haw!
I'll watch. I was hiding. Red fish, blue fish, buddy.
Hee-haw!
Jason, how you doing? Jason, I need some help, buddy. How do I get rid of blackbeard algae? My tank's getting blackbeard algae in it. everybody tells me that's what they think it is. Hope you make it without falling asleep. I don't know why I'd be doing that streetwise. Hey, I ain't worried about it. Lisa, appreciate you coming in. Anthony T's Tank, Muppet, how you doing? Yeah, I don't understand what yeah, well, I'm not going to worry about it streetwise. I'm going to stop going in some other streams for a while because I don't want to keep aggravating the host and everybody with it popping up, having to prove for everything I say. So the ones I'm not mods in, they said mods corrected, but ones I'm mods in, I'm just going to stay away from streams for a while because I don't want to aggravate the host and everybody with it keep coming up and saying to let my comment pass or not. But if I'm getting flagged for sharing people's links out and stuff, so be it. I mean, that's what mods are for, is sharing links and stuff. And believe me, I want everybody shared out on my channel. Yeah, I remember it was doing it to you too, Swampy. I'm not worried about it streetwise. Like I say, I'm not going to go in no channels for a while. I'm going to take care of my channel. If I'm mods in some channels, I'll go in there and try helping them out. But I mean, I'm not worried about it. I've been running my channel the way I want to from day one. I'm not going to change with it. I mean, I'm about helping everybody. But I don't want to aggravate the hostess and stuff and other mods having to approve everything. Everybody I say hi to. So, but I mean, it's just not me. I've had Swampy was having to prove everything. Uh, I got some other ones I'm having to prove everything they say, and they never say anything bad. YouTube needs to worry about the troublemakers and the ones who are doing stuff wrong. I'm fine, Streetwise. Gonna take care of my people, man. If I got members and stuff, I'm taking care of my people. Happy's fishy friends, how you doing?
Hee-haw!
I go in a few streams. They don't want to approve me saying hi to anybody, so it's like I'm not even in the room. So I just, like I say, I'm going to stay out of those streams. I went in some streams last night. I'm not even members in though, and it was working fine. I don't understand it. I like to say I ain't worried about Swampy. Hey, does anybody want to get up on the channel, y'all? Fishing Trucker.
Hee-haw!
GRB.
Hee-haw!
Well, I mean, it comes up. They have to prove to let your message show or not. And I'm having some who wanna prove it. And if you're not gonna prove me saying hi to somebody, so be it. I'll come to my own stream and say hi when everybody comes in. Because I don't come in those streams saying nothing bad or anything, but I'm going to recognize any of my friends. Angler Island, buddy. Have a good one. But if I can't not recognize and notice my friends, I don't need to be in there to start with. Ace Catfishing. Put up the link. GRB. Jason must have left the room. I'm wanting to know if anybody can help me on black algae, what to do about it. We say, Ace.
How's it going?
Done good, buddy.
That's good.
Appreciate you coming up.
I figured if nobody else was gonna, I would.
Like I say, that's I thought I'd get in here and do another panel, man. If anybody wants to use it or not, or
Mhm.
I enjoyed last night.
We got that rod done. I'm going to be giving away at 100 subs finally yesterday.
Yeah. I got
Turned
this.
out,
What's that?
turned out pretty nice, I think.
Yeah, I think it did too. At Jess, we was having a little feedback for some reason. Other than that, we had a good one going. I got this earplug today. It's doing pretty good. Oh yeah, it looks good, buddy. What's the action on it?
It's medium heavy.
Yeah, that's what I like.
That's the top half of the rod.
He's catfishing. All right.
Yeah, I signed it.
That's awesome.
And then it's got the paracord.
Yeah.
It's actually not really paracord. It's Atwood rope, reflective tactical cord, green. But you press the button here and it turns it heavy, medium, and light. And then it'll start beeping and flashing red when something hits the end of the rod. So
Yeah, I had a couple with that button on it and stuff. What say, Bradley? My problem is I'm hard of hearing, so those high sounds like that, I never hear them. I can't hear. I can't hear alarm clock go off anymore.
Up on high, this one's pretty loud.
Is it?
Yeah.
Kenny, buddy, how you doing? It's it's weird. It's certain high pitched sounds like that I can't even hear.
But I figured, some of the older rods, instead of just having them lay around, I'd get rid of them, do giveaways with them, and I'm switching all over to these beef sticks.
All right, that looks good. Oh yeah.
10-foot rods instead of the 7'6".
Yeah, 10 foot's what I use. Mike Davis, buddy, I hadn't seen you in years. Not years, but it feels like years. The bus driver.
That pull tap smart rod, that's all done in high reflective tapes.
Yeah.
And then to keep that from coming off, I actually used the clear Gorilla Glue and then paintbrush and painted the whole rod so none of it will come off.
Good deal. Bradley said it's 83, going down to 73. Man, it was another hot one here in Nashville today.
It's been cold up here.
Has it?
Yeah, cold and raining, so haven't got to go out and do much fishing. We went out, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago.
Yeah.
A buddy of mine, half crazy catfishing, he wound up catching a 7-pounder. But it's been so cold up here all summer. She was full of eggs yet. She hadn't even spawned out.
I walked out in the yard this evening. I thought about getting that skip back out of the freezer and go try it for a little while, but I'd say it's still pretty hot. Hold off a few more days. We're supposed to be getting a cold front in. Bradley said it's 96. Y'all, if I miss anybody, I apologize. Kenny, buddy.
Swampy, my top 2 baits are chicken liver and then chicken breast cut into 1-inch strips. And then I marinate that in garlic with or minced garlic with virgin olive oil right in the garlic. Leave that sit overnight. Them are my two go-to baits.
I hear a lot of people use chicken breast. I had never tried it.
Yeah, it works really good. It was June 13th at 2:30 in the morning. I was actually using cut bluegill. I don't know how good you'll be able to see this, but
USA cut bluegill.
yeah,
That's my bait, man. Cut bluegill, live bluegill, skipjack, and shad. That's about the only thing I'll use.
I had to put this one on a stringer. I wound up letting it go, but at 2:30 a.m. it was so dark I couldn't get pics of it.
Yeah.
So I kept it overnight on the stringer and then let it go at 8 o'clock in the morning after I got pics.
Yeah.
He took right off. It was my 47.76 pound flathead, my personal best so far.
Yeah.
On the flatheads.
Shoot, I love those bluegills, man.
Yeah, they work good.
I just never. I mean, I have used chicken liver in the past and everything, but used to and everything. But I just use the bigger baits anymore.
I ain't got any of it in here, but I usually, with my chicken liver, I can cast it quite a ways out and not have to worry about it even coming off. Use a elastic thread and tie it. Wrap that around my hook on the top and then wrap down over the liver and break it off at the end of the hook.
Yeah. I just got where I'd get aggravated on all the smaller fish.
And then tube netting, medical or surgical tube netting gauze, that works. I found really good too. Comes in a 5 foot section, 5 foot long section, 1 inch. And I'll take that and I'll tie a knot every couple inches in it, and then I'll cut right behind the knot. I'll flip it so that knot's inside the bag.
Yeah.
Say this is a liver. You shove your bag full of liver and then just start pinching the top together. Run your hook through it and then you cast that out there a long ways and not have to worry about the liver coming off.
Yeah, it works.
Works great.
Fishing with slip, Rex Fitzgerald, USA live stream, y'all.
Fishing with slip. I'm actually Wisconsin now. I was originally from McHenry, Illinois. But I'm up here, Fall Creek, Wisconsin now, just outside of Eau Claire.
So it's already getting cold, huh?
Yeah, it's been cold up here all summer, basically. We've been getting a lot of rain, and it's been ruining the fishing.
It's where Kenny's family's from, up in Wisconsin, Daniken Aquatics. He just made a trip up there all over the United States, matter of fact.
Whereabouts from in Wisconsin here?
You still in here, Kenny? I don't remember what part of Wisconsin it was. Slips in Michigan. It's cool here now, he said.
Yeah.
We're supposed to go down. It just hasn't done it yet.
I think it's Tuesday and Wednesday here. It's supposed to get up 73 one day and then high of 74 the following.
Yeah. There's Daniken Lake Castle Rock.
All right.
Kenny, you're welcome up on the panel, buddy.
That's down by the Dells.
Yeah, Dale Wood.
Like Dallas, Wisconsin.
I think they did a lot of fishing while they was up there, matter of fact.
Yeah.
Bradley said take a trip to Alabama. It's hot down
Oh,
there.
I'd love to get down there and fish. Another spot I want to eventually go to is Lake Wally.
Where's that at?
I'm not sure the exact town, but it's down by Dieter Melhorn and all them.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
He fishes that a lot.
It's over. What's that? That's over what? Is it North Carolina area over in that way? South Carolina over that way?
I believe so.
Tons of white bass and caught 3 good cats, he said.
Yeah.
Hey, Muppet, I appreciate it. It's great seeing Mike Davis in here. I don't know if he's still with us, but that's the first I've seen Mike in ages. He, a bus driver. Pull it out. I just seen a tarantula walk by. Seriously, kill that bug.
What?
I don't know. I looked down, tarantula running across the floor. I don't like spiders.
Up on the public dock, we were fishing about 3 weeks ago. I was sitting there on the bench, happened to look down at night, and there was a spider there that was probably a good 2 inches around.
Man, this one looked at what just ran by. I don't want it coming up on my back.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Carver family won't come over here and get it. Peaceful Aquatics.
There it is right there on your foot.
I'll remember it, buddy. Now I won't be able. I'll have to be looking behind my back the whole string.
You don't have to look behind your back, Terry, right up on your shoulder.
Yeah. Y'all see me have a heart attack live on here. Lisa Perez. Oh, man. I'm wore out and haven't done nothing now.
That's the way I felt all day. I haven't done much anything.
That's why I stay anymore.
Mm.
Anthony T's Tanks. Big J. Big J, what's your numbers, buddy? Big J's closing in on 1K. Y'all got 12 people in the room. Streetwise, another one of my great mods members.
Well, I probably should get out of here. I'm kind of waiting on my sister to get here because she's got to take and grab my chair from over there on the other end of the couch so I can get out of this damn seat I'm sitting in now.
Oh, all right. Well, I appreciate you coming up, buddy.
Yeah.
Big J's at 903, y'all. He needs 97 more. Hey, I appreciate you, Ace. Like I say, buddy. Anybody else want up on the panel? Jay's, Kenny, or anybody, man, I'm looking for some advice to what to do about this black algae in this tank. The water's getting cloudier and cloudier. Jay's catfishing. Ace, I appreciate you coming up, buddy. Think Tank Aquatics. Blackbeard algae, what everybody tells me it is. Yeah, let me see if you can tell anything by looking at it. Gotta kill the green screen on it. It's hard to tell it on the leaves, but it's getting all over those leaves. It almost looks like it's heart cup. How do you do that thing, Tank? Oh, you're fine, Lisa. Swampy buffering. Anybody else buffering? Like I say, it's black forming on the leaves and everything. And the water's just got back to that cloudy look. GRB said no buffering there. I mean, I like to get the water cleared up and get a hold of it before it gets too bad. GRB said he's not buffering, so. Bristol nose pleco, huh? Bacteria polonium. You know, I had algae, a different type of algae earlier, and it, like Jason, Kenny, and everybody told me it cleared up. But now this is forming. Ace, it's on your end, bud. Hey, sorry about that. There's Danikin there. Oh, I'm the worst one, Danikin. I apologize.
What you doing, Terry?
Man, just sitting around. I apologize not looking down, man. Hope you wasn't
That's
there
no
long.
big deal, man.
I sit here and look all over the house and don't look down at my screen.
Uh,
But no, I was just trying to figure out what to do about this water here, man. It's getting cloudy on me again and on the leaves of the plant. You can't see it in here, but it's getting that black charcoal all over the leaves.
So you got some blackbeard algae, it looks like.
Yeah, it's a lot more cloudy than it shows on here, really.
How much are you feeding?
I've been feeding them pretty decent since I got these fries and everything, so
All right. You feed him once or twice a day?
twice a day.
Yeah, you might until the shit clears up. Just go to once a day.
Once a
So if you
day.
got those fry in there, it's tough because those fry need food probably twice a day. But man,
Yeah, that's the reason I've been doing it with those fries, and I heard they need to eat quite often.
that's kind of into both of stuck between two worlds right there.
Yeah. Hey, I did water test. My water test comes back looking good, man. I did a 20% water change.
Yeah, it's
But I'm
probably just probably the amount of food you're having to feed right now is just clouding it up a little bit.
all right. But that algae's nothing to worry about.
I don't ever worry about algae, man.
Really. All right. I just hate it not being clear where I can see my fish good and everything. But I guess that's part of it. Get what you feed into. Yeah, I'm probably feeding them too much.
Yeah, when you got fry though, I understand it.
Yeah. Yeah, because I heard they need to eat to grow and everything.
Yeah, I'm
Loaded
sitting
up
here
on
like
my
a box
laptop.
on a hot rock, man. I just got raised to level 2, man. The next phase, I got to get the hell out of my home because these fires are getting crazy out here.
Is it getting that close, Kenny?
I'm at level 2 now, sir. So it's like 12 miles away from me right now.
Wow. That's going to be
I'm in
rough
the,
with Danny
I'm in the
gone.
middle. I'm in the middle of a city, dude, and never thought I would have to worry about it in this city. You know.
That's unreal, man. And no rain inside, is it?
Monday.
Monday. Wow.
The only hope we got right now is the winds are supposed to start changing directions tonight. So hopefully that blows that shit the other way.
Yeah, I hope so, buddy. You're man, you're still daylight, aren't you?
Yeah. But hell, man, this is my daylight, so y'all could see what I'm dealing with.
Crazy.
I mean,
Man.
that's what it looks like right now, Terry, because of the smoke. You see this?
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, it's only 7 o'clock at night here, man. It's been like this since like 3 o'clock. It just looks. Here in about another hour, you'll be able to see the glow from the fires over this horizon over here. So, I don't know, man. I never thought I'd have to deal with it here.
Like I say, don't fool around if it gets close.
Well, they're saying now that they think it might be Antifa's putting Magpie cocktails all over town here and causing the fires to flare up.
Well, I was wondering if that could be helping it a lot.
Yeah, they are. I'd like to get a hold of a couple of those boys, I'll tell you.
Hey, it wouldn't surprise me that they're not out there starting a lot of it.
Well, it's where the fires are starting. It ain't making no sense. We ain't having it, no storms or nothing else, and there's big blazing fires. So we never get them this close to town.
Unreal. Yeah, we had it in the Smoky Mountains here a few years ago, man.
Yeah, I've got all my important stuff packed up. Got my 2 dogs ready. Got their dog food in the truck or in the car. Getting ready to jet up to my boy's place if I need to tonight.
Where's he live?
He is in Washington. Yeah, Danny made it to Montana okay.
So she's already gone.
Yeah, she left at 4 o'clock this morning. Then we got the level 2 warning here about 2 hours ago. So, like I said, I'm a little stressed out. I got 70 tanks here with lots of exotic fish. I'm not really feeling it, but what do you do?
Yeah, I know. Just a few days, man, that could really mess you up big time, even if the fire don't get there.
I'm praying it don't.
How long could your fish survive if you're away?
Probably 4 or 5 days.
Until you
Well,
out.
except for the fry. I've got some fry here. They probably want to make it a day or two.
And like I say, man, it ain't. I don't know. Like I say, you don't ever know what tomorrow's gonna bring. That ain't say it ain't gonna be more being started and stuff. So yeah, they're gonna have to do something.
No, GRB, she sent me a message this morning. She's not going to the camping trip, which she was really looking forward to. So I'm assuming that arm of hers must be doing pretty bad.
What happened to her arm, Kenny? I got in there late last night.
Supposedly she fell or something, man. She fell down and it's between the elbow and the shoulders where she says it's hurt. But she did cancel the Fish Fam camping, so it must be pretty bad.
Yeah, really.
Hi, Dennis. Hi, Terry.
How you doing, Anthony?
I'm doing pretty good.
Great.
Finally get to see my ugly face.
Great
Hey,
seeing
Anthony,
you.
how's it going, man?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I got to visit a local fish store up in where I'm going to be working, and it's an amazing store. I want to do a video about. They have salt water, they have fresh water, they got live plants. I mean, it was just an amazing time spent.
That sounds like a good time.
Oh, it was. I was so happy. I wanted to buy everything.
How that goes.
I got a little store here I want to go in and get a video on. But if I can get it worked out with him and everything, he said it's need to be. None of his customers around or anything. But
Yeah.
I mean, he's got some nice fish in there. Some beautiful water.
On your fish tank there, Terry, I have the same thing happen to every one of my tanks that I set up, where I go through the first bloom within the first couple of days where the water will get cloudy like that, and then it clears up nice and clean. And the second bloom usually happens about a month later. I get a bloom, and on my small tank right now, I'm going through the second bloom. And I just finished up my second bloom on my 60-gallon tank, and I just let it go, and I still keep feeding my fish. It clears back up like the first time, and it got crystal clear. Now, on my 60-gallon, it took, I want to say about 4 days to clear up, 4 or 5 days. So as far as the cloudy water, just let it go. I think it's a bacterial bloom from what I can see, and it should help with making sure all the bacteria is correct in the tank. You know, all the beneficial bacteria.
This is the second because it did. You remember, Kenny, it got real cloudy on me and everything. I was worried about that. And it cleared up crystal clear.
Yeah, it will clear up and it will become crystal clear. I've never had a problem. I've just let it run its natural cycles. If you have to do your water change during that, it will prolong the cloudiness. If you don't have to do a water change, it will clear up faster if you do not do water changes. That's my personal experience on this. So I'm only going by what I've experienced in my own fish tanks.
Yeah. Oh, I understand. Foxy, how you doing? B&D Crafts, buddy, how you doing?
Oh, there we go.
But like I say, it ain't
Good to see you.
it
Chewy,
ain't
how
real
are you,
bad
sir?
on the leaves or anything. It's just I hate the cloudy water, but
I know we don't like to look at a fish tank and see cloudy water or green water. Yeah, I understand that, but like my 20-gallon tank that I have on my channel, it went through 2 blooms, and my water has been crystal clear for a year now.
I did get mad last night, Kenny and Anthony. I got my mud tank, Kenny. I had over here behind me had the couple yellowtails, and I had a Dumbo ear in there, and I had one half black female, and I did a water change on it last night, and when I went over there to do it, I noticed it was a couple of fries in there, and she gave birth. And I guess it was those males too, but they ate every one of my fries before I could do anything about it. It's not a fry left in there. So I got mad, wouldn't feed them after that.
Is that any better, Peaceful Aqua?
What's that?
Oh, Peaceful Aqua was commenting that it sounds like I'm on a helicopter reporting the news.
But yeah, they ate every one of my fries evidently in that one.
Thank you, Roxanne.
Clear, not clean. Yeah, Kenny, I hope, man. I'm like I say, man, stay in touch with me. I've been on. I know I've missed a couple of calls from you where I've been in there in bed or I had his school going on, but I've been able to text you and everything.
You're good, buddy.
But man, I hope, like I say, I hope that wind turns directions or something, man.
I can tell right now it's getting ready to do something because it's completely dead air right now. There ain't nothing going on. The winds ain't blowing from the east like they've been doing, so I'm thinking the wind's getting ready to change on us here.
The Chewy said it's more than likely another algae bloom. Yeah, you have to keep an eye, man. I'd be scared to be in there sleep at night if it's getting that close and everything. I hear
Terry, it looks like Danny's trying to call me here, so I'm gonna have to take this phone call, man.
I was fixing to sound like I hear a frog or something in the background.
Yeah, it's my wife calling. I'll catch y'all later.
Right. All right, buddy. Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
All right. Y'all, Kenny's an awesome person, y'all.
Yes, he is. I enjoy some of his streams, and I don't get to catch all of them when he goes to fish stores and he shows off everything.
Oh, I know, man. And he's got a lot of great videos he's going to have to edit and everything. That's going to be some really good stuff.
Yeah. I was so glad to find that fish store today, and I asked them, and they'll do special orders for me and throw it right in and pick it up the following week. So I'm already dreaming of new fish tanks.
Hey, I know what you mean. I got 4 now, and I got on a PetSmart the other night saying that they had any Labor Day sales. I'm looking to get my 5th one, but they didn't have no decent deals going on. So
Muppet is saying that he remembers when he had a tank that got blackbeard algae and he didn't do anything. And I've been trying to do some more research on blackbeard algae, and it looks like it thrives in high phosphates in the water.
Really?
And comment that it went away when when he didn't do anything, it started going away. Makes me think that's because the phosphates got used up, and the blackbeard algae starts dying off.
Well,
And,
the algae don't bother me as much as the water.
oh,
And it is right. You're right. It looks about like it did on the first bloom, as far as the cloudiness and everything. But the algae ain't really bad on the plants or anything. It's just that cloudy water I hate. So I guess I just gotta have patience.
yeah, have patience with that. I know my wife started yelling at me when that 60-gallon tank started clouding back up. She's like, "What's wrong with it? What'd you do?" And it's all my fault.
My wife
And-
goes by, "Your tank's all cloudy." I said, "Don't joke."
Yeah,
But like I say, she thinks it's something I'm doing, and
but it cleared back up. I mean, it seemed to take a little longer on my 60-gallon than on my 20-gallon, but it cleared up, and so I wasn't too worried about it because I've been through it many times. So,
well, like I say, I'm new to it, so I get to wondering if I'm doing something wrong or something. So I panic and everything.
well, I think it happens because the ecosystem of the fish tank needs to build up that bacteria for something that's in the system, like the water column. And so, like the first bloom, it just starts going crazy in the water, and then the algae will eventually attach to stuff like your wood, the rocks, the sand, your sponge filter. And as it gets set up in there, the water clears up finally because it dies out of water because it creates a home somewhere else for the bacteria to live.
I might have possibly started this because it started forming all on my glass when it cleared up.
Yeah.
And I took me one of those magnet cleaners and cleaned all my glass off. So I might have fired it back up as far as my cloudiness and everything. But I was hating seeing it all forming on the glass.
Yes, Chewy, you are right there. I clean my front glass with a magnet cleaner, and I find that will help spread algae around the tank, but I've never thought that it would cause a bacteria bloom.
Yeah.
I've just considered it part of the natural ecosystem, just like what Chewy said.
All right. I like to say I'll just grow some patience and let it go. As long as my fish seems happy and healthy and everything. So I mean, as long as they're doing good.
Yeah, keep an eye on the fish to make sure it's not going somewhere dangerous.
But they seem like they're doing good. I checked my test and ammonia and everything, nitrates and everything's good. So
good. But I even checked in to get some of those Endler's live bears, and PetSmart will only sell males. They won't sell the females.
I know they carry males.
Well, this local fish store, they said they could order me a mating pair, one female, one male, for $12. And I was like, really? Yeah,
Really?
we're gonna have to do that pretty soon.
PetSmart, all they carrying guppies is males, and they had in half blacks. They had a few females. Them, anything else, just males on.
Yeah, they don't want you to breed fish and not come buy from them.
Yeah.
I support them a little bit, but when it comes to something like that, I won't support them for that kind of stuff.
Swampy, I apologize, buddy.
All right.
Hey, buddy, I apologize. I didn't see you on down there.
It's all right, man. You were showing your tank.
And, I'm not. I should try to stay focused, and I can't get used to looking down at my people in here and stuff.
Yeah, Peaceful Acres, you're probably going to have to find some local fish store to find the female.
I tell you, some are great people in here too. Just like Maine's Tail Furs and Fins, man, it's got some beautiful fish.
Oh, I went on there. Some of the fish that it keeps it says, coming soon. I'm like, I want to buy one of those now.
Hey, I got the half black pastels and the cherry snakeskin albinos, and they are beautiful in my other tanks.
What are you showing us there, Swampy? That looks
my
pretty
rack.
cool.
That's my rack.
Nice.
That's awesome, Swampy.
Yeah,
What's
it
that?
cost-
What size tanks are those?
all 10s.
Oh,
Well, that one up there is a 40, and the one behind it is with the back, the black back one. It is a 29-gallon high.
yeah, I was hoping 10s were good enough because I went and got me a couple 10s and I got this 37. This 5 now, it's small, this 5-gallon. I probably should never got it, but I figured it might be a good breeding tank or something. Peaceful said love the lighting, Swampy.
What's that?
Peaceful said love the lighting, Swampy.
They're actually grow lights. They're 4-foot LED grow lights.
Are those grow lights for aquariums, or are they for like greenhouses?
They're from my aquaponics.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I just have them on there because I got plants in some of the tanks.
Oh yeah. I love plants in my tank.
I mean, I got a couple fish out here in my tens. I just started them up like 2 weeks ago. I mean, I have mystery snails.
Foxy, I'm so happy there's a live stream right now. My resident
Bunch of
ghost
plants.
is acting.
Bunch of plants. Floating plants.
Don't send it this way, Foxy.
That's a natural moss that was at a pond over by the dam that's like 15 minutes from my house. And I got some baby guppy in this tank. Sorry of the black hose. I've been playing with the hose a lot.
What kind are those babies there, Swampy?
I don't even know. They were, I think, blue dragons.
So, Anthony, how many tanks you got?
Currently, I got 3 tanks running, and I'm trying to decide on the 4th tank. I promised my wife to get her a tank that she can set it up, and I'll help her, with whatever fish that she wants.
Yeah.
So
that's a good way to get an extra tank.
Yeah, and she likes fish tanks too, and I'd like to get her more involved in it. And I figured getting a tank of her own will, kind of get her involved. And she doesn't want to touch my tanks right now, but I think the more she learns, the more she'll want to do.
I can tell mine's liking it too, and I had to get on her a little bit because when I got my black pastels in, I went in there and it was food laying all on the bottom where she overfed them. And I told her, I said, we can't be doing that.
No.
She said, well, I won't touch them again. I said, I don't care about that. I said, they say you can't overfeed them.
I know on my 20-gallon tank that I've got my kids feeding them, and they sometimes overfeed it. And but it's been me personally, I think a tank isn't truly cycled until about 6 months, where everything is finally settled in and it becomes a lot more solid.
Yeah.
It it'll handle that extra food, and my water doesn't get cloudy. Nothing. I mean, nitrates might raise up a little bit, but I've got a lot of plants in there, and so it does good.
I guess, I probably do need to get me a Pleco too. Probably wouldn't hurt. These coils, though, man, they do a heck of a job on cleaning the bottle.
Hey, Swampy,
Yeah,
GRB was asking what fish those were.
they're tilapia.
Yeah,
Tilapia.
I seen them last night, so those tilapia. Yeah, it's awesome looking room, Swampy. Tank said nice looking room.
I'm getting there. I still got a couple more tanks that I want to get set up in here, and it's all indoor.
It's amazing how much those look like a brim and a shell cracker from around here when they're young. That's about what my catfish bait looks like.
I can't wait to take these to plate.
Anthony, do you have birds?
Yeah, I've got 2 cockatiels.
I keep hearing birds. I thought it was frogs before.
Well, I'm outside right now, so there are some crickets and
Maybe that's what it is.
yeah.
I thought it was Kenny outside at first. I thought maybe, but I can hear something hollering or chirping in the background.
Tell you what, I'm gonna go get a different headset that might sound better.
Hey, it don't bother me. I mean, I love hearing it. I was just wondering if you had birds or something, but it don't bother me a bit.
Okay, well, if it's bothering anybody else and I see it in chat, I'll go ahead and get the other one. I love being outside and hearing the
Oh, I love hearing it.
frogs and the crickets and cicadas and
Yeah,
I wish I had that much duckweed.
What's that?
I wish I had that much duckweed.
big
I'm not-
tank.
I actually got this from Bates and Genetics. He sent it to me, and I'm actually using it for a chicken supplement for feed.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So I'm pretty much just letting it grow out.
It took me almost a week, maybe a week and a half of searching our local river here before I found about 5 little pieces of duckweed. And I'm finally starting to get breeding it. I've now got about 3 dozen, maybe 50. No, not 50, about 3 dozen pieces. And I want to feed it to my goldfish.
Yeah, I want to use it to feed the tilapia because I plan on raising the tilapia out for food.
I got people saying my audio is fine, so I'll leave it like it is.
Oh yeah, it don't bother me a bit, man. I love hearing outside like it. Now I'm sure you can hear my parakeet. I didn't know if that was your birds or what. Got 18 thumbs up, yeah.
My birds will get so loud that you guys wouldn't be able to stand it if they think that I'm giving attention to something else and not them.
These parakeets, they get on my nerves, man. I know it has to bother everybody else.
Now your birds sound good on my side. It's not very loud.
Real, I'm scared they was real bad.
Nah, I always kind of enjoy them.
I was trying to look, y'all. Yeah, Chattanooga Head, I'm good because they stream at 10:30, so they still got another 68 minutes. I didn't want to be getting into their stream or anything. Dang, I sat here got talking, forgot all about my spider.
Yeah, it's kind of hard being in the stream and watching all the chat. I see what you face now.
Man, I
Yeah,
tell you,
I
spiders
don't,
and snakes I don't like.
I don't even watch the chat when I'm up on a stream. I mean, oh, there it
I
is.
try to.
It took me a while the other day to find it.
I thought about doing some live streams, but I don't have a whole lot of subscribers, and I really only do it just for fun. I don't care about getting monetized or anything like that. I just want to do it for fun.
Well, I did the grind on 1,000. I just need watch time.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
really?
watch time. Oh, I mean, the money helps, man. It helps a lot, and I appreciate all my members and everybody. But man, from day one, I just enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
And never realized I could have so many friends from YouTube, man.
Oh,
Day
yeah.
day one, I never would have dreamed it.
I was talking to Rose Aquatics today about the shipment that she's going to be sending out to me. And I would have never met her if it wasn't for your stream.
Yeah.
And I've met a wonderful people on here. I've gained new knowledge that, I've been keeping fish tanks on and off for 30 years.
Oh, yeah.
And I've learned things that I never knew and I never ran across. And it has helped me advance, even with all the knowledge that I had in the past of everything that I've done. It's been a wonderful source of knowledge. People are willing to share that knowledge, and I love it. And so I like to make videos about things that I do, and hopefully, there'll be one or two people out there that I can help.
Yeah, it's amazing, man. I never did know it was so much involved. In fact, when I had tanks years ago, I never did have no success with it. Fish would die and everything. And I never knowed anything about cycling a tank or anything. And they didn't tell you in the pet stores back then.
Oh, yeah. I remember, it must have been 20 years ago, I bought an actual freshwater shark. I had a big tank, and it came in, it was just a baby. And pet store said, "Oh yeah, we'll help you. We'll help you. If you have any problems, come back." Well, I had problems. Second day, I was back in that store. It wouldn't eat, and it was swimming in circles.
Bro.
It wouldn't stop swimming in circles. It wouldn't stop at all for anything. Drop food in there, it would just lay on the bottom, and I'd have to get it back out. The next morning. And I kept going to that fish store every day. That shark died after a week and a half. And I got mad at them, and they went, "Well, there's nothing we can do."
Yeah, it was, y'all, it was Chewy and Kaler's Aquatic, man. They got me introduced to Nathan, Sand Creek Aquatics, and Griffin. And they got me the bug big time, man.
That's all Chewy's fault and Sand Creek Aquatics. Yeah, I see that, Chewy.
Yeah, it was Chewy led me down this road, which I ain't got no regrets yet.
Yeah, I love it, and you'll learn from any mistakes that you made. But I tell you what, there's a lot of great people on here that on YouTube that has so much information, so much more than I do. That is going to limit the amount of mistakes that you'll make. And it looks like your tank's doing great to me.
Yeah.
I don't see any problems with it. If there's somebody else that can say, "Hey, you might want to do this or whatever," but I think it's doing great, and I just think it's that second bacterial bloom, that beneficial bacteria, and I personally look forward to it in my tanks, and because I know after that tank is going to be a lot more solid.
like I say, everybody's been dead on so far through the first bloom and everything. Everything they've told me, it's been dead on.
Yeah.
It's just a learning curve. And
I remember my first tank when I got that first bloom like that. Oh, I panicked. I was on the phone and calling the store and getting bad information from a store that.
I just don't have a lot of patience, and I think I'm doing well. I get, like I say, I get worried. I don't want to kill my fish, if it's something I'm doing.
Yeah, you want to do the best by your fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So, but everybody's been spot on, and I've talked about this before. I've fished all my life, and I belong to fishing clubs and everything, and this is a whole completely different deal. Back in, man, you think you go when I was young, went and joined those clubs to learn about fishing and everything, and man, they wouldn't share no information to you or anything. And this is so much different.
Yeah, there's a lot of good people out here.
Yeah. And that's something I've always done fishing. I fished all my life, and I try helping anybody any way I can to help them catch fish or anything. So,
yeah, I've caught the bug from Fatherfish about doing dirted tanks, and it has renewed an enthusiasm in me that I haven't felt in 30 years about fish tanks.
I watched a video. It said for beginners doing a dirt tank, and he lost me about 15 minutes in there. He was grabbing so many handfuls of this and handfuls of that. If that's for a beginner, I can't do it.
I was in a live stream with him once, and I asked him, and that stuff that he adds in there helps the soil or the nutrients. Excuse me, the nutrients in the soil last longer.
Yeah, I can see it being a big benefit on live plants and everything.
I mean, you can do it with just regular potting soil, and the nutrients in the soil just might run out quicker.
Yeah.
And I didn't have access to a lot of that stuff that he said. And he said, you can just, he told the live stream, he says, even if you just go grab dirt out of the back of your yard, just go ahead and do that. You don't have to do all that fancy stuff. It just makes it last longer. And so I broke down. I went out and bought some organic potting mix, and I built my first dirt tank. And now I'm breaking in my second dirted tank.
You just got to be real careful, don't you? If you got sand on top and doing water changes when you're adding your water back in, because if you ever get down and disturb that dirt, you'll get it all over the sand and everything. Seems like
one thing that I don't do, I do not gravel vac my dirted tanks.
Really?
Yeah. I don't really have a problem with mulch on top of my sand. It seems to break down fast enough for my tanks that it doesn't build up like a nasty layer. I might see a few little things here and there around the tank, but that's pretty much normal between gravel vacs anyway. So when I do water changes, I don't put my siphon down low enough to pull the sand up. And I did find out one big mistake. I don't know if anybody saw the video on my 10-gallon tank. When I mixed up my dirt, Fatherfish had he said to make sure it's like mud when you make a mud pie. It's nice and kind of more solid. Don't make it soupy. Well, I had it a little soupy, and I thought, it'll be okay. The dirt comes right up through that sand cap.
Yeah, I've seen that when he was saying that and everything. Like they're creating a mud pie.
Yeah, Peaceful Aqua says, same here. I never gravel back any of my tanks. And I tell you what, my plants do a lot better if we do not gravel back. They use that nutrients that come from the fish. And why would we want to remove the nutrients that the plants will use and then buy others to shove back into the substrate?
Yeah.
Gravel van sounds funky.
Yeah, Swampy, you got a heck of a setup, man.
Well,
Yeah.
I plan on it. This whole rack system is going to be all baby fry tilapia, and I plan on using my stock tanks to grow them out.
Nice.
They're ready to harvest in 6 months.
Where did you get those racks?
I had the cinder blocks here on the farm, and the wood was here on the farm, and I had the top 4 tanks. I had them all ready, but I literally went to Petco when they had the $1 a gallon and bought 12 or 13 tanks.
All right, so it's all the $1 a gallon.
Yeah, so it literally costed me the tanks.
Yeah.
The wife got me that 40-gallon there. She got it free off of Marketplace. The 29-gallon tank behind that, she got free off of Marketplace. I got another tank sitting right here in front of me on the floor. It's not even set up yet.
So you don't necessarily need a lid on your tank,
I don't have a lid on any of my tanks.
Not even.
The only problem with not having a lid is that you'll have more water evaporation, and if you're heating your tank, you'll a lot of the heat will escape out of the top, and that's the only thing the lid's really going to help you with. Oh, besides the fish jumping out.
Yeah,
if you have fish that will jump, you need to have that lid.
My lights are made into my lid, so if I could rig something up where I could still have a light on them and stuff.
I like to, personal preference here, I like to get the glass lids, and I jump on Amazon, and I get some LED lights off Amazon. I can't think of the name right now. Let me find out the name of it. It seems to be a pretty decent light.
Yeah, my tanks ain't pretty at all.
Yeah, but I'm going to say you too. All right, y'all. Sorry, I was talking to Carver family. Swampy, he had to leave, or I was talking to Carver, so sorry about that. Was that a net or a fly swatter? What's the goal? Chase winning 24/7. Wrong button, he said. What's that? Night crew aquarium lights?
Yeah, the night crew lights. That's right, Peaceful Aqua. That's what I've got 2 night crew lights. I have one on my 10-gallon and one on my 20-gallon. And I like so far, the night crew that has the auto timer built in. I actually like it for my 10-gallon tank. The one I got for my 20-gallon does not have a built-in timer. It says it's got a timer, but all it does is just take it down to dim setting, but then it doesn't come back up.
I guess you could go cut you a piece of acrylic or something to make a lid on top, could you?
Well, you could, but acrylic will sag over time because acrylic will absorb water, so it would have to either be thicker acrylic or supported in the middle.
Really?
That's why I go with glass, just because it won't sag. Yeah. Yeah, I like the Lost Night Crew that does have the day-night cycle built right into it.
Foxy said, what can I make a lid 16-inch by 8-inch out of? So you're saying glass? You would use glass?
I would use glass. You could use acrylic, and I mean, it'll just start kind of bowing down into the tank a bit after time. That's the only warning I have about using acrylic. I mean, if you have acrylic and you want to cut it and put it on there, go for it. Especially if you already have it, you don't have to go buy anything. And every once in a while, I guess you could take it and flip it over, so that way, it can start bending the other way.
I know with glass, you'd have to have some way to maybe a handle on it, where you could lift it up to feet and everything.
Some people will take a handle and just use double-sided sticky tape and stick it right down on top of the lid. You have something to grab and pull up.
My luck, I'd break it as soon as I got to using it.
How loud's that pump?
The air pump?
Yeah.
It's not too bad. I heard it only just a little bit.
Are those night crew lights expensive?
Not too bad. They're a whole lot less than the ones that you'll find in a pet store. On my 60-gallon aquarium, I have the Aqua Sky, and that was $159 for that Aqua Sky. And I could get a similar night crew, I think, for around $80.
I know I was looking at some lights at PetSmart, and they was expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get the night crews, I think, for I think I paid $35 for my 18-inch night crew light with the built-in timer.
So I've been trying to just buy these kits as they have good sales on them, where I don't need the pumps, but I get the lid and the light and everything, And you do get a heater with them.
Yeah, but the lights that you get with those kits are not good for growing plants. They are too dim.
Really?
Yes. I went and bought that kit. After you suggested, I thought, I'll give it a shot. And the only thing that I really like about that kit was I found I had a heater. I did not like the filter. I did not like the light. I ended up replacing the lid and the light, and it would have just been easier for me to buy a glass tank and then buy the lid and light that I want.
I don't like the hang-on filters.
Yeah. I mean, it's not too hard to throw in a nice sponge filter that will work better.
Yeah, I like the sponge filters.
Sorry, People Acres. I haven't been able to keep up with everything.
I came back to my lights since I heard these guys talking about lights.
Foxy said a night crew light for 10-gallon, $15. That ain't bad.
Yeah. That doesn't work too well.
So, Foxy, how much did your timer cost that you use for that light?
These lights are 4-foot LED grow lights. They're pink.
Oh.
They're pink. And they come with three. They come with these. You can buy these on Amazon. They come with an on-off switch, but they interlock at the ends. They give you a couple extension wires. You can intertwine them that they're linked together.
So now that's cool.
So you can run them in a series. I have 6 of these.
That's good.
So you could use one outlet and light up a bunch of tanks.
Yeah.
Hey, Anthony and Swampy, I want to take a minute, y'all. If I can get everybody who's in the room, let me know who's here, where I can, because that's the only thing about the panel, man. You miss out on your people on the chat. And if everybody would let me know who's in here and where you're from, because I hate neglecting all my chatters on here.
Well, I'm from Northeast PA.
Yeah, swampy northeast Pennsylvania. I know Foxy changed your name again, didn't you?
Yeah,
Foxy
she changed her
Fish.
name again.
I kind of like that. Foxy Fishes, Northeast Pennsylvania.
Yeah, she's my neighbor up here in Northeast PA, somewhere in the Poconos.
And if anybody else is in here, let me know that you're in here and where you're from. And like I say, I hate missing my people popping in and out, but I get to looking off, and it's hard to pay attention to it when you're in a panel.
Yeah, I seen somebody post in the chat. They wanted to know what was in my rack. Right now, my racks there's hardly any fish in it. There's some guppies in it. There's some snails. There's fish that I'm starting to remove from. I don't know if you guys watched any of my videos or any of my live streams, but there's a 90-gallon tank behind my couch in my living room.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of fish in it that I plan on moving out to my rack for right now.
Anthony Fishy Friends, California, y'all. Lisa Perez, Maryland. Appreciate you, Lisa. It says we got 12 people or 11 people in the room. Some might just have it running, working in the background or something. But I appreciate all y'all and love y'all. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. Muppet from Connecticut. Appreciate you, Muppet. All right, Anthony and Swampy. Like I say, I just want to make sure I don't miss nobody.
So Muppet has a timer, but has never set it up. You sound like me, Muppet. Cut it out.
Yeah, so on each tier of the rack, I have two of my lights interwrapped with one another. So I have the lights underneath all my tanks, and then above it, all I have is a 4-foot shop light, but it has grow light bulbs in it.
Oh, okay.
Roxanne,
All my seed starts get started inside.
what I like about it, just two names of Roxanne, is you too many names, man. Especially somebody like me, it gets like a tongue twister. But Foxy Fishes, I mean, that sounds good and everything. But when I get to trying to call all 3 or 4 names, it gets rough for me. But I know what they're saying.
I got a question for Swampy.
Go for it.
I see that PVC pipe in between your tanks. Is that just to maintain the water level between the tanks? Or do you use that for...
When I do, like you're talking about the PVC pipe in between the tanks, I do
Yes,
that
sir.
when I do like a water change. I'll throw them in there. Sometimes I cap off the bottom. I'll throw them in there. So when I'm draining this tank will drain the same level as this tank. It's at the same time, they'll drain the same level.
So you get to do multiple tanks very easily that way.
This by using the PVC.
Yep. Very nice. I like that.
Yeah. So I'm technically moving like 30 gallons of water at a time when I'm doing like a whole total tank clean out.
Anthony's saying his favorite lights, how you pronounce that?
OptiBright Plus, or the Aqueon OptiBright Plus.
He said you can turn them down, dim them.
Yeah, you can dim the night crews as well. Well, both my night crew lights can be dimmed. The one that I got that has the built-in timer, it goes in 10% increments from 10% all the way up to 100%.
GRB still here. Australia, GRB, buddy. Appreciate you. Peaceful Aquatics. Where are you from?
There's my timer.
Is that your hooked up to your Alexa or something there, Swampy?
No, right up to my router.
Oh, really?
I control it right off my phone.
Oh, that's nice.
Chewy LTD from Canada. I missed him.
Yeah, pretty much. The smart plug's hooked up to my router, and it's hooked up to my phone is through an app, and I can control when my lights go on and off. Just by smart plug.
I like that.
Well, I say the aquatics, I think, but Peaceful Aqua.
Yeah, pretty much all my tanks, my stock tanks and my rack are ran off the same spark plug. Like if I hit, they also got a button on them. You can turn them on and off. Like I can turn them on and off, and then I can turn off my stock tanks as well. I can go dark, turn off all my lights. The only light that's on is my 40-gallon breeder behind me. So right now, my timers run from 7 to 7. So right now at 7 p.m., my lights are running. My lights. I mean, I can hit the button like that, or I can just go through my phone.
Yeah, it's nice you can do it through your phone. That way, if you're laying in bed, go, oh, man, I forgot.
Yeah, I can actually check them through my phone to make sure they're off.
I like that. I'm going to have to look into something like that.
I got a 4-pack of them off of Amazon.
Really?
Yeah. I forget how much it was. It was like maybe 30, 40 bucks.
That's not bad for being able to do that kind of stuff for 30 or 40 bucks.
Yeah.
That's, yeah, especially you said you got 4 of them, right?
Yeah.
That's like $10 a piece. Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, you could buy one alone for 15, 20 bucks.
Oh, easily. And it would probably still be worth it for 20 bucks.
Oh, there you go. Oh, it has the 2 plug on it. It don't have a single plug on it. It has the 2 plug.
Oh, it has 2 plugs. Oh, wow.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see that. It has
Yeah, I can.
2 plugs on it and an on-off button.
Wow, that's neat.
So I don't ever have to worry about my lights being on and off. I can control them just by control.
Stephen, the biologist.
Hello, Stephen.
Stephen, I hope your painting gets to you, buddy. I wrote on there, I just sent it Stephen. I didn't put Stephen, the biologist, on there. And I didn't know your last name, so I hope it makes it there. Y'all, speaking of a painting, I've done me another little beach thing. Put me some sea oats in there. Color Guppies, appreciate you coming in. Nah, I like Roxanne's name. It just, like I say, man, you get to trying to call them out, though. For me, it's like a tongue twister for me on any names. I think a mouse is in the drawer. Better, you got Roxanne's ghost.
Hey, Terry.
Yeah.
Pick your spot, man.
What's that?
Pick your spot. I got an envelope with your sticker in the back. This is going to be my sticker wall.
It's going to be your
really?
Yeah. Got a nice wall here.
It's going to be nice, buddy. If I had to pick, I had to take it right in the middle there.
Give me a sec.
Kentucky Hunter. Color Guppies, I appreciate you coming in. Nah, Anthony, I really appreciate you getting on the panel tonight. It's been great talking with you.
Well, thank you for having me up here.
Like I said, it's been a lot of fun.
This is
I
the
used
first
to
time.
do this all the time, and I got out of it, and I forget how much I missed it until I got back in here last night.
Look at that Catfish Terry sticker right there. Yeehaw.
First one there, brother.
That'll work, buddy. Appreciate it.
Just send me it.
And when I get my new ones, I'll send you one then.
Cool.
My new ones is going to be like my background right here.
I know Danikin sent me one too. His is still in the house.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's still in the chat, but Danikin, you'll go up next. Probably next live.
Danikin's got some great stickers.
And I got your magnet the other day, buddy.
I need to get some stickers from you, Catfish Terry.
Yeah, you haven't got any, Anthony?
Nah, not yet.
Do you have me on Facebook?
No, I'm not normally on Facebook. I sent I sent her my mailing address.
Yeah, if I can get your address, I'll be happy to see you some.
Okay, that sounds good.
I just, I hate to ask for anybody's address online or anything. That's the reason I've been going through Facebook and Messenger.
Right, yeah.
Most people's all right, but it's a few lurking out there would love to get a hold of it.
Anthony's fishy friends. We'll see you later.
Appreciate you, Anthony.
Yeah, so check my about page. And you have a sticker. There's an email on there. Just hit up that email if you got a sticker.
Oh, okay.
Your about page does?
Yeah, it's on my about page. So if you got a sticker, hit up that email. I've been giving 10-minute shout outs.
Yeah, I can't remember if I got my email on my about page or not.
10 minutes sticker shout outs.
The boys set my about page up, so I don't know. Hey, Brayden, how you doing? I tell you what, y'all, that Jalen, is it Jalen Aquatics or I'd have to get the name right, Jaden or Jalen. That's the place where my next stickers will come from. He's one made Danikin, and you can't beat the price and the quantity of them, man.
Yeah, I just had my sister's actually starting a merch business.
These I got right here, those sticker mule, which are great stickers and everything.
Well, hers are vinyl. She's doing vinyl stickers right now. She's got regular stickers as well. I'm working on trying to order some masks and maybe some sweatshirts.
I couldn't even see the people in the very back. Great having Brayden in here. Y'all, if I missed anybody, I apologize.
Well, Terry, I think I told you the other day that I did get that job from the hospital.
I'm proud for you, Anthony. I'm tickled death for you, buddy.
Thank you very much. The downfall is I'm not going to be able to attend as many live streams, and I haven't been this week because I've been doing a lot of paperwork and running around and going in and get my blood drawn because I'm going to be working in the operating room. So I have to make sure that I'm up on all my vaccinations, and they've got to run tests on me and stuff like that. So it's been a busy week here. And I haven't been able to get on to a lot of people's live streams. But I'm going to try to catch the ones that I can when I'm, if I don't know when I'll be on call, for a certain amount of days each month that I'm going to be gone, and pretty much living at the hospital. So,
yeah, like I say, just stay in touch in a message or something on the video or something. I understand how working for you. But y'all, GRV right there. That's however you pronounce that name, Jaren Aquatics. But right there is where you can get you a deal on some stickers, mate.
Jadrin Aquatics. I don't know if I'm saying it right.
I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's it right there. And man, heck of a price on the stickers.
Maybe if I ever get a logo made up or something like that, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, it's the price was compared to what I paid. It's a big difference in price.
I wanted to tell you guys something. On pipes, normally when you put them in, you put a cap on the bottom of them. I did that, and then on the end of it. So what I do is I take the pipe and I slowly lift it up that the 90 hits the top of the surface and it keeps the siphon on it, and I just move it to another tank. It's like I'll move it on this tank here and just like slowly add it back down to the water, and it keeps the suction.
Yeah, that's a handy tip.
I have to cap it, recap it every time.
Yeah.
That I found doing research through YouTube. So,
Well, you can learn a lot in the videos on YouTube too.
well, I started out as I started hanging out with the homesteaders, and then I started getting into like the outdoors because I'm an outdoors person, and I always had fish tanks all my life. And then I ran into like breeding tilapia, and I'm like, wow. So, and then I just ran into catfish because catfish actually used to do fishing.
Yeah, catfish. Hopefully, it's going to get back to fishing.
Well, when I first met you, buddy, you were a catfisher, and that was pretty much what you did.
I miss it. I want to get back out there. I almost went this evening.
And when I came back this not too long ago. I took a little break, and I just came back, and then ran into Terry, and then I just ran into all the fish people. I mean, I figured since I'm trying to grow out the tilapia.
Rattle trap, buddy. Yeah, rattle trap. I messaged you.
You can't
buddy.
go wrong hanging out.
Come on up, rattle trap, if you want to, buddy.
GRB and Lisa, thank you very much. Well, Stephen, I can tell you who I am. I'm a nobody.
But yeah, after you have to go way back in my videos, I got sick back in the winter. I've been dealing with health problems ever since. But man, I used to get out and go live streaming fishing all the time. And we had some awesome streams and everything. And I'm hoping to get back doing that here in a few weeks.
To answer Stephen's question, you know who Catfish Terry is. That's Swampy Acres right there. And I'm Anthony T's tanks.
Y'all, I apologize about that. My banner is blocking everything. See, y'all, I don't play no fence or nothing.
Maybe I'll stop hanging out on the panel and drop links.
You're fine, Swampy. Appreciate you being up here. Yeah, I'm blocking all the names, y'all. I apologize.
No, Stephen, you're not a nobody.
Still trying to figure out this black airline because I wanted to go with the black airline because it's worth like eventually going into aquaponics. Water getting back in my hose, turning to green, so I got black hose. And
See, it's the only bad thing about a panel though, when you're trying to pay attention talking and you're missing on all your chats and everything. That's one of the big reasons I got away from the panels. I hate missing anybody
That is,
saying anything.
I have a lot of separation
Francis,
on the check wraps. Like like this one here. That's not running. That one's running. For the life of me, I can't get the air hose to stay on it. Just at that fitting right here.
Hey, Swampy, is that air hose? Is that the stuff from Aquarium Co-op?
No, I got it off of Amazon.
I bought some hose off of Co-op that I really, really like. Hello, Rattle Trap.
Hello.
hey buddy.
How are you?
Yeah, I tried messaging you before I got on here, buddy, to see if you was available or not.
I stopped the stream earlier and I threw you a thumbs up, hung out for like 10 minutes and bounced. I like to stop at 100 to 200 pounds a day just to hit the thumbs up.
Let me get this working right.
You doing all right, Francis, Curtis?
Hey,
Y'all,
Terry.
if y'all haven't been over to Rattle Trap Fishing, y'all, everybody check them out. They have a laid back stream too, y'all.
Yeah, I think I was able to catch one of Rattle Trap's streams earlier this week or late last week or something. I was able to hop into one.
They was actually streaming earlier this evening.
I might. I'm not exactly sure on this. I just want to be clear. Foxy's Fishies, that was Roxanne, right?
Yeah, Roxanne.
Okay. I just want to make sure I understood that right because sometimes I get mixed up too easily.
Yeah,
Yep.
she changed her name like 3 times in like two or 3 days.
Yeah, it was
That's kind of like what I did.
Roxanne Pyres and Roxanne Foxy Fishes. Now it's Foxy Fishes. Tomorrow it'll be Foxy.
Tomorrow will be Foxy Roxy Fish.
Yeah, Foxy Roxy be a good.
Better watch out. Her name's going to get flagged by YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that right.
Hey, Steven.
You recognize Rattle Trap?
Yeah, he was in my stream earlier.
Yeah, the only thing about coming over here, it's really hot with the tank.
Steven's a great one. Rattle Trap. All of our people's great, man. I tell you.
Yeah, I was busy doing some stuff and some cleaning and stuff. And I still got some more stuff to do, and it's getting it's 11 o'clock here. But I just she showed me that you just messaged me, and I said okay, and I messaged you back. But then I said, well, I bet he's on, so I went over and checked.
I was out in the yard in your stream, and my signal started getting bad. I was walking around the yard trying to decide. I thought about going and fishing for a little while tonight. And I finally decided at the last moment just to come in the stream. So I thought I'd shoot you a text to see if you was up to it tonight.
But this ain't the recliner rocker stream. That's the one I was looking for.
Yeah, I'd have to move my laptop and everything to get to my recliner. Then I probably would be asleep. I get this one will rock though. But I would like to, say, it'd be a great name for some streams, and maybe we could start a set time on that and then go back and forth each week or something.
Sounds good.
We'll have it 1 week on your channel, 1 week on mine, and maybe we can put a set time on it.
The rocking recliner stream. We're
Yeah.
rocking in the recliner.
Instead of don't need no rocking chair, we need a rocking chair. I do anyway.
I might not have a recliner outside, but I got this porch swing here, and I'm trying not to move it. I'll make people seasick.
Man, I love porch swings.
Should have put them muted. I'm talking.
But I've been streaming, going on an hour and 51 minutes. I try and keep an eye on Chattanooga and them. They got a stream at 10:30, goes off in 22 minutes. So I was going to kind of get off.
I like it, they said.
Not be sticking on their time.
I was on a 30-minute break from
Like when Catfish told me about Rattle Trap.
On a 30-minute break from my seminar. Appreciate it, Steve. Peaceful Aqua, I hit the like. Appreciate it. Hey, Rattle Trap in your stream earlier today. Well, I don't know if it is. Mine, I'm getting aggravated going over into some streams because I'm bothering the host and the mods too much, because in a lot of streams mine's popping up. Every time I say hi to somebody, it's popping up saying review.
Yours ain't doing that. It wasn't doing it for me when you said you was in the other live stream of somebody else's. It wasn't doing that for me. I could see everything you were saying. I didn't see that message come up on mine when you said it was coming up, and it also didn't do it on mine. But I do have a couple people that come in my chat. Everything they say, I have to review it for them, and so they can.
Yeah, it's been doing that as of late. And a lot of people, when they get hot, when their channel starts like green, I guess YouTube's watching.
I hate aggravating the host and the mods when it pops up like that. But
It don't bother me, buddy, but it wasn't popping up on mine anyway.
I know I've been in a few streams though where I'd say hi to somebody and they never would clear it or anything. And I've heard people asking where I was at, thought I was in there, and it's where some of them just wouldn't pass my message along. So, but I don't know why it's doing it, but I hate that it does it. But I get them in my stream all the time too. Swampy used to do it real bad for me. And
I saw Fish Snatcher the other day. Every single message he typed in.
Fish Snatchers does it to me. Lisa Perez used to do it. Everything she'd say to me, it would do. And I don't understand it.
I'm wondering if somebody flagged them one time.
Well, that's what I'm thinking too. And you know, that's a bad deal because any troll or anybody could flag somebody and make it do it to anybody. Yeah, and that's a bad deal. But I mean, it don't bother me. I just hate making it pop up on a host or somebody every time I say something. Because I say a lot in a stream. When I see everybody I know, I'm constantly saying hi to everybody. But I apologize for it.
I was in a stream on Father Fish a couple weeks ago, and it seemed like nobody responded to anything that I said, and I had to wonder what was going on.
A lot of time, that's what it is. Foxy, I appreciate it.
Father Fish finally made maybe one of the what do you call it? Moderators.
Right, yeah.
And now I don't have that problem on his stream anymore.
Well, like I say, I apologize for it, but I hate to aggravate anybody with it or
Hey, Steven, thank you very much for dropping those links for our good friends.
Steven, man, he's a workhorse. Him and Hat Trick Farm.
Yeah.
Hadn't got to see Hat Trick night, but man, she's an awesome channel too, y'all.
I'm not always on my computer to be able to do something like that. I'm usually watching on a phone because I'm doing other things, and
Yeah.
I can't do that on my phone.
See, I'm always on my computer.
Still in ya. How you doing, buddy?
GRB, they're out there, man. She used to get hit a lot with some,
How you get?
and trolls don't bother me, man. I don't care. I don't care about. They don't bother me a bit. I hate to see some other people like USA live stream. She takes it pretty bad when trolls come in there and everything. But they don't bother me, man. It's another view, thumbs up or thumbs down. That's all YouTube cares about. See you, buddy.
Perfect. See.
But USA lets it get to her when she starts getting some of those trolls.
That's right.
Might as well have a little fun with them.
Yeah, I mean, I got some videos out about trolls. I love playing them.
Ours don't need some others.
But Rattle Trap knows what. Anybody who streams knows what I'm talking about. You're going to get them now and then. It's no big deal. I just hate that I have to aggravate the host and stuff if my name's popping up for review every time I say hi to somebody.
The only thing I don't like about going out to the shop, it's like pitch black right now, and I'm walking back into the house.
Watch the Bears, guy.
I'm all
Still not.
Hey, Rattle Trap, could you or Francis, one of y'all, put your links up there? I don't know if anybody has shared it out or not. But let's work on a set time, Rattle Trap. We'll try doing that. Getting together a little show like that. Because none of my shows had set times. I never know when I'm going to pop up.
Are we making these noise?
Oh, where's that noise coming from, Terry?
And a little chirping.
Bubbling noise.
Only noise I hear Anthony, and I don't hear it now. He's got he was outside on the porch and he had some frogs or something hollering earlier.
No, it's not that. It's a bubbling sound.
I don't hear nothing on mine.
Oh.
Maybe it's our end.
No, it ain't. I got to shut off.
I've been hearing something like wind or something rubbing up against the microphone. Terry, are you using the microphone that's rubbing?
It could be this right here. I got earbud in. That could be it. It might be the reason I'm not hearing it. I put this in where I could hear everybody better. Did that help it any, or?
Where's the microphone at on that?
This it's probably got a build.
That's what it is, like a wind sound, yeah.
It might be what it is. But
much better.
That's the only thing last night I couldn't hear without a headset on a panel. Is that better?
Yes, much better.
That's where I didn't have this one earbud in, I guess. Sorry about that.
I had the AC kick on. I don't know. Can anybody hear that AC?
Mm-mm.
Wind noise.
Might have been my air pump.
It was probably, I had one of these buds out and it was just hanging down. So that might have been it where it was shaking around. I forget these things has got built-in mics to them too. Stephen, I had 4 surgeries tomorrow morning.
Stephen, I'm only certified to assist the surgeon during surgeries. I'm not certified to do the surgeries myself. GRB says no AC noise. That's good.
Sorry about that, Joe. I want to get me, if I'm going to do StreamYard much, I want to get me a good pair of headsets. Y'all don't use headsets or nothing, though, do you, Rattle Trap?
I have a headset I normally use. I'm just using my phone headset right now.
Like I say, I'm just hard of hearing. That's the reason I know I probably talk too loud to everybody, but it's where I'm hard of hearing, and I catch myself. Well, my wife catches me about shouting.
Well, you sound good right now, Terry. You're at a normal level, so.
That's good. You get old, you lose your hearing, your hearing, everything.
Stephen. Let's see this one. Surgery tomorrow morning.
Steven said repeated, he got kicked off.
What are your fish? You got your rainbow Australians. And these are rainbow Congo. And these are
Rattle Trap, have you, is it hot down there?
and then you got your ball.
Oh yeah, it's hot. It's like 100 degrees index.
Well, it's 93 to 95 or so every day. The heat index is 105 to 109, and we had a heat advisory for our county several days. It's just it's awful. You can't fish on about 7 o'clock in the morning when it gets daylight to about 9:30, 10. It roasts you off the lake.
Daddington was in here on the panel earlier. He's in Portland, Oregon, and he's got a warning that the fires is getting close to them now.
I think I'll enjoy the temperature here than 100 and some degrees. Right now it's 72 degrees and feels great outside.
We ain't reached 100, but we've been in the 90s, man. It's been too hot. Oh, it was Ace Catfishing was in here. Ace Catfishing, does he come to your streams, Rattle Trap?
Yes, he's been coming in there. Yeah, he's a not good guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he was up on the panel. He said it's been really cold up here in Wisconsin.
They got some snow out west, right?
Yeah, Colorado got some snow the other day, and they're dealing with fires too.
In California too.
Yeah, California's burning up. It's crazy. And you know, a while back it was Australia with all those fires. Peaceful, we was 33, 92. today.
I wonder if Steven could make a video of him doing surgery on a fish and then post it on YouTube, or whether that would get taken down or not.
I
Actually, there's videos on here where they do tilapia.
was fixing to say you probably could post it.
Yeah, you probably can. They do butchering rabbits for videos for rabbits.
You know, YouTube's getting where they get let a lot more stuff on than they used to.
Yeah, when I was going through my clinicals, that I actually had a special subscription to a site where I could see real surgeries, all kinds of surgeries. And I even wrote my one of my papers. I wrote 2 papers on some of the surgeries. And I found those surgeries fascinating just as much as being in the operating room.
Yeah.
I try not to go into too much detail. Most people won't like that, but I like it.
It takes a special person, man, to be able to do it. I could never do it.
Yeah, it takes special people to become a nurse, special people to become a doctor. I'm glad they can do that.
You know, I can go out deer hunting, dress a deer and everything, don't bother me a bit, but I could never do surgery on a person or anything.
Steven says he'd have to get permission from the director to get a copy of the footage. That might be something interesting for you to look into, Steven, if that's possible. If Dr. Pimple Popper is allowed.
Yeah, really.
Oh, my.
That's pretty. Yeah, I've seen that one
Hey,
before.
that stuff kills me there, too. I don't like watching that.
Now, that's pretty timid compared to what I get to be in.
I don't like that.
I don't know why I have a love and a fascination for it, but I do.
That's good. Like I say, if it wasn't for people like y'all, though, we'd be in bad shape. A lot of different things like that.
Now, we need a lot of different kinds of people in this world, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we have people that can do the things that I can't do.
You know, just like your man, what do you call them, where they have to do autopsies and find out what caused the deaths and everything.
Yep.
It takes a special person to do that stuff.
I actually got to see one autopsy, and I loved it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
The anatomy and physiology of the human body just fascinates me so much. I want to keep learning.
I'm like Columbo, man, on his show. He can't go around any of that stuff. And I was watching an episode the other night. I am a lot like him. He don't even like getting on the airplanes. And I won't get on the airplane.
Roxanne says, "Don't look it up. Save yourself."
No.
Oh, my.
Blue Tea, man. Blue Tea, where you been? There's one of my great members, y'all.
I haven't seen Blue Tea Idaho very much.
Nah, Blue hasn't been around a lot. Appreciate Blue. Check something out here, y'all. Did that cut the noise out, Curtis?
Yeah.
Like I say, I'm sorry about that, buddy.
I just didn't know what it was. I knew it wasn't me, and I knew Swampy Acres had his muted at the time. So I didn't know where it was coming from.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about it because I don't hear any of that end of it or anything. One thing I do miss on here is my music playing, though.
Yeah.
But at least the dogs ain't barking anyways.
How late you gonna be on, Terry?
I'm probably going to be shutting it down, Curtis, because Chattanooga Ed and them's getting ready to have a strain. And I don't want to get over on their time and everything.
When they come on 11:30 or 12?
They're coming on in 4 minutes. 10:30 my time.
Yeah, it's 11:27 here.
Yeah, so 11:30. So they always stream on Thursday nights.
Does he have it scheduled? I'm looking right now. I don't see anything yet.
Yeah, I typed in Chattanooga Ed and it came up, and they're getting ready. Like I say, they do it every Thursday. So
okay, I'm not familiar with everybody's live streams, and so.
And it's hard to get on here and not get on somebody's time. But I don't like it.
Chattanooga Ed, yeah, okay. It's not started yet or anything. I'm on this.
But I mean, I don't draw enough people to hurt any streams really, but it's just the principle of it or anything, I haven't seen Griffin in a while.
Yeah, I haven't seen Griffin either.
He was on my panel, not this one I had today, but the one a couple nights ago. He was on there almost the whole night.
So it's a Sunday?
That was Monday night. Monday night, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Monday or Tuesday night.
Well, I know Sunday night. He's got his stream on Sunday nights, and he streamed.
Yeah, it's Monday, yeah.
He streamed for 9 hours Sunday night. He's probably trying to still catch up over it.
Muppet was commenting on the smell of burning flesh in the OR.
No.
Yeah, I have to be around that a lot, Muppet.
See, y'all, I haven't ate supper yet. Y'all gonna have me where I wouldn't even be able to eat tonight.
I probably shouldn't tell you the comments of some of my professors in school.
Yeah.
Okay, wasn't my professor. Okay, so, but I'm not going to tell you their position. But they said they loved the smell of it because they thought of steak every time. And I'm like, no, don't tell me that. I don't want to hear that.
Don't tell me that because I love my steaks.
I love steak too, but don't tell me anything that's going to stop me from eating steak.
Terry?
Yeah.
Would you make that recipe on your premiere?
The potato salad?
Yeah, that looks good.
That potato salad's good, man. I've got a couple said they've have wrote me and said they've made it and they love it. So I love that potato salad, man.
You didn't say how many potatoes you put in it and stuff, though.
It depends on how much you want to eat it, man. I put almost a bag in there because I'll eat it all week long.
You say bag, you mean 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 25 pounds?
Probably close to 10 pounds.
10 pounds?
Yeah, 8-pound bag. But I mean, you just make it the way you want, how much you want to make, and you just add as much mayonnaise or salad dressing,
Do you fry your bacon up real crisp or?
Fry it crisp, man. Make sure you get it good and crisp. That bacon and sweet pickles and pouring the sweet pickle juice in it's what makes it. And onions, if you like.
You know what we use in ours, and she puts a little bit in the deviled eggs. Is that Mount Olive pickle relish, sweet pickle relish, and that makes it good too.
Yeah, I'm sure pickle relish would work fine.
The sweet kind, the Mount Olive. That stuff's
Yeah.
good.
And plus, that's already diced up. So, but I love it, man. I love that potato salad. I had a big old bowl of it this evening.
Yeah, in deviled eggs, she makes the mustard and mayonnaise and the eggs and puts a little bit of that sweet pickle relish in there. Oh, it makes the deviled eggs come out good too.
Yeah, it does. It helps it a lot. I love sweet pickles.
Most people don't do that, but that's just something she does, and I don't like it. So
yeah, that's why we do it, Curtis. Which I like any kind of potato salad, but I love this homemade potato salad.
I love macaroni salad too, but I don't get it very often.
I love macaroni salad. Only time I get it's when I go out to maybe a buffet or something, and it's been a long time now.
Sometimes I'll buy a container over to Publix because they got real good kind, but I'll get if I want some. But
I love macaroni salad on a salad.
You guys see that fish?
Yeah, I see that fish.
That is the catfish
I see it. You see it?
called a banjo catfish.
I see it from right now.
I was out on a live stream. I was in a Catfish Terry live stream. I was in the pet store, and they had like 6 of these things in a tank. And I asked them, I was like, "What are they?" And they were like, "They're catfish." I was like, "I never seen them before," and I bought them all.
Steve said just don't add apples to potato salad.
Yeah.
Right on, Celia. Right on.
And don't put a pound of onions in it.
And raisins. But these
I love onions, but don't put too much mustard in it. I had some relatives that did that all the time, and it ruined it.
For being a catfish, these things are so docile; they don't really move much.
I was fixing to say it's laying there like it's dead.
And you can literally go in there with your fingers and pick it up.
Wow.
And it will not move.
Muppet said I missed my banjo catfish.
I just thought that they were cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Well, I call this the how many Playco can you get in the screen tank? There's like 9 or 10 Playco in this tank.
Swampy, I get my. It says my breeder box will be in tomorrow.
Yeah, you'll have to check that out and play with that when you get it.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I got my fries in one of these netted baskets right now, and I'm going to go ahead and just put them over in that box.
Yeah, but that box is
like Loki was.
Hey, Terry.
Yeah.
I think they're live now.
Yeah, y'all, I hate to, but I need to be getting off here because I don't want.
Can you throw their link in there, Terry? Because I don't have them, or have somebody throw it in there. Whatever you're talking about.
Yeah, let me get that on here, y'all. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. I'm not the fastest one at it, y'all, but
I'm just going to catch up now.
y'all, right there's the link if y'all go to it. And like I say, it's been a great stream for me. Curtis, y'all be thinking, and we'll try getting a set time where we can put together a little rocking chair stream.
Okay.
and that'd be a lot of fun.
Does my perch swing count?
What? Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
Hey, Anthony, I do appreciate you being on the panel with us tonight, and you've done a great job, buddy. And Swampy, appreciate you. And
Terry, thank you very much for having me here. It was a pleasure, being here. And so
I
hope
enjoyed
to
it
see
till
you.
you got talking about the steaks.
I'm sorry, I don't remember what was that. I don't remember it.
I enjoyed
Let's move on.
you got talking about the steaks.
I'm just thinking of potato salad right now. Okay, potato salad.
I love my steaks now. Every time I'm grilling, I'm going to be thinking about that.
Would it be a copyright violation if I say they call him tater salad?
Potatoes, yeah, right. Hey, on here you might get copyrighted for anything.
That's
Hey,
that famous guy Blippy. He quoted Urkel in one of his videos.
yeah.
His glasses fell off. He's like, "Did I do that?"
Oh no!
Yeah.
They copyrighted him on that.
I don't think they copyrighted him, but he has that in one of his videos.
Okay.
First
Hey,
thing I thought of when I seen it, I was like, "These kids have no clue what that means."
I've been copyrighted on just picking a song on the guitar, not even no words to it, just picking it, and would get copyrighted on it. And,
Wow.
That's why I dropped the links in the
and
description.
the song's 50 to 70 years old.
It's not. I don't think it's not a copyright if the link's there. So,
But like I say, it is what it is. But I appreciate all y'all coming in, y'all. Let's go over and check them out.
who we rating?
Chattanooga Ed.
All right.
Did the link pop up, y'all?
Yes.
All right.
I don't need the link. I have them. So I'll meet you guys over there.
All right, buddy. Like I say, we'll see you over there. No, Rattle Trap, I appreciate y'all coming in. Sorry you didn't get my text earlier, buddy.
Yeah, I wasn't on here, like I said, but I appreciate it. At least I made it, so better late than never.
Yeah, that's awesome, buddy.
So
And
Terry,
everybody in here, if I missed anybody, I apologize.
real quick, Terry, is your stream going to be later now?
No,
Because you used to go earlier, but now they seem to be
no,
later.
most time it's in the evenings, but like I say, that's the thing about it. I don't ever know when I'm getting on. But I don't have Luke in the morning, so I figured I could get on here tonight. He's over at his mom's tomorrow, so I don't have him in school in the morning.
Yeah, that's why I kind of figured you started doing a live at night and not doing it today as much because little Luke was around.
No, normally my streams is around 3 or so in the evening after I get done with his schooling and everything.
Okay.
But me and Rattle Trap are going to put together a stream and have a set time. Maybe once a week, Rattle Trap, and we'll switch back and forth to each other's.
Yeah, I might probably next week I'll start picking up my 8:30 again.
Yeah, that's awesome. But hey, Swampy, I'm sorry if I got on your time tonight.
That's all good. I haven't went live in like.
I didn't even think about that, buddy. I apologize.
It's all good. I haven't gone on in a while. I had that issue with the computer, and now I got the new computer. Now I'm working on getting the internet out in the shop, and I walk from the house to the shop with no issue, and then back from the shop to the house with no issue. That's 2 different routers.
Yeah.
Service.
Yeah, I just wanted to get in here and hang out with everybody, and I enjoyed the panel last night, so I wanted to do it again tonight. It's been a lot of fun. But y'all, let's go over Chattanooga Ed, and I appreciate all y'all and love all y'all. Rattle Trap, thanks for coming in, buddy.
Enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it, buddy. Everybody go check out Rattle Trap. Check out Anthony T, Swampy, Acres, everybody, y'all. Foxy, Roxy. Roxy Toxy tomorrow, y'all. All of y'all. I love y'all.
It's going to be Fishy's Foxy next week.
Yeah. Peaceful.
Foxy,
all of y'all.
It's
Love y'all.
See you later.
All right.
Thanks, Terry.
All right, buddy.
Have a good night, Terry.
All right, Francis. Take care.
You too.
We'll see y'all.